Hi, and welcome to our podcast, Good Deeds Real Estate with a Mission. I'm Diane Davidson, my partner, Bill Weidecker, from the Fine Homes Group at Keller Williams. I'm using some different headphones today, so I don't know, a little tentative, but anyway, that thing that you see above me is not a light bulb for my head, unfortunately, because we are
Is it a
racking our,
halo?
yeah. Oh, yes, that's what it is. Kind of racking our brains, aren't we, Bill, trying to figure out how to get some more inventory on the market. Numbers in New Hampshire. Well, let's see, just over 900 single family homes in the whole state. And the last 7 days in Hillsborough, Rockingham, and Merrimack counties that you track, what were the numbers like there for buyers, properties under agreement versus new properties in the states?
Yes, I look every day for the previous 7 days. So what I'm looking to hope to accomplish there, Diane, is take that kind of the wobbles out of the market and look week-long segments. And in the last 7 days, 119 properties have come on the market as new listings in Hillsborough, Rockingham, and Merrimack County. And there's been 179 properties go under contract. So that tells you right there, the ratio is 1.5 going under contract to every new one coming on the market. So that's just that inventory again low, and it's really still a seller's market, heavily so.
Yep, buyer friendly seller inventory, seller appointed inventory. Even the open houses this past Sunday were jammed and the weather wasn't great. So people are out in droves. People are looking whatever comes new on the market, till there are lines out the door.
There are events that happen in everybody's life that cause them to sell their properties, and they fit into all these little boxes, life events, we call them. And if you are contemplating a move in 2023, this is kind of the sweet spot period of time where you really ought to be thinking, man, we got to get ready. Don't wait till spring to be on the market in spring. You're going to be behind. And it's hard to know, with the fact that the feds may continue to raise rates and so forth. It's hard to know what the market will look like in 60 or 90 days. I don't think it'll be different, but why wait? Especially if you can carve terms to your advantage right now as a property owner, including finding suitable housing. Those are all things.
Say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so a lot of people say to us, we have no place to go, or where will we go? And so we've been very successful at crafting terms for sellers that work for them to be able to find the home they want to move to. Sometimes it's with a suitable housing clause, but sometimes it's more often in the last year and a half, we have been able to successfully negotiate so that sellers can stay in their homes after the closing, which makes them a stronger buyer.
Sure.
I know we've said it over and over and over, but it's worth repeating again and again. We will go to all lengths to find homes for our buyers. And so when you're selling and buying, that's important. We knock on doors, we send out letters. As an office, we are talking about coming soons constantly, and there are tens and tens of those every week. So we get creative and we get very good with negotiations. I know I'm bragging, but you know what? It's important for people to know that because it's a lot to navigate, and that's what we're here for.
Well, knowledge of inventory is very important in a market like this, but additionally important is the knowledge of future inventory. Technology doesn't get to tell you that. It isn't so predictive that it can tell you these properties are going to come on the market. A broker can in a lot of cases because we're all talking to each other about, what's happening in the marketplace, at least within our own companies. And so, a company the size of ours is a huge advantage because there's just more inventory being talked about coming on the market within the walls of our firm. And so you're in good hands when you're working with us at the Fine Homes Group, for sure.
Very true. And we do ISOs every week for our buyers. For those of you who are our age and don't know, it means in search of. And so we're constantly putting the message out there. Actually have found some unusual properties for our buyers because of the ISOs. So if you're looking, if you're thinking about buying, and if you're selling and buying, fine too, you should get in touch with us so that we can start spreading the word. Another plug, another shameless plug.
Not shameless at all.
And just a reminder, all this talk about rates. It's really about programs. It's really about the financing program that you get plugged into. rates shouldn't be scary. It shouldn't be a scary time to buy because there are plenty of ways, affordable ways to buy. The adjustable rate mortgage, the ARM is not what it used to be, not what it was a long time ago when people were getting it over their heads. So please, please, please reach out to your lender or reach out to us and we'll put you in touch with somebody who can show you all the different options. It's really important to understand what your buying power is and not to be afraid that it's not what you think it is. Okay, well, I think that's all we have for today, right?
Yes,
I do want to mention no goodness, what's the date? June 1st, I believe it is, but well, there'll be another announcement. We're going to be having our annual scholarship event where we award scholarships to local youth graduating from high school, pursuing future endeavors. Does not have to be a traditional college, can be a vocational school anyway. So we're starting to collect scholarship applications and we'll be making a decision in May. And I think it's the 1st of June, having a big event as we do annually. So stay tuned for that. Just so everybody knows, we donate, we pledge $100 from every transaction at the Find Homes Group to this scholarship fund. And to date, we've given out close to $100,000, just our little team. And this year we'll be awarding at least 13.5, but we always get a little, I don't know, mushy day of and decide to do a little extra. Last year's 18.5. So we hope you can support the youth that we support locally. And thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on your favorite podcast platform. Thanks.